Let me ask you something real quick. Why is it that some young players look so comfortable on the ball while others panic when pressure comes? Same passion, same dream, but completely different levels of calm. Today, I want to talk about one underrated solution that could change Jamaican youth development system forever. A national futsal competition or league. So make we reason about it. Zin? So while I was watching this video of them playing in the street on TikTok, something comes to mind, and then I started thinking, what if the JFF could look a little bit deeper into this and try come up with a national futsal league? This would be a part of the player's development pathway. I think this can work somehow because not more running, not more coaching, and you don't need a bigger pitch for this to happen. Only better football environment. Because talent isn't just about athleticism, it's about what you can do when time and space disappears. To me, futsal forces players to solve problems. Just like on a big pitch, yes, you will be forced to solve problems in football overall, but I want to talk specifically to futsal because the court is smaller, so there's not enough space to operate in. Five players on each team. There's nowhere to hide. Being that there's pressure everywhere, then it means you can't hide. You can't take five touches either. You're either forced to adapt or you're basically just gonna struggle on the court or on the field. And that's where real technical growth happens. In those moments where you are forced to analyze situation quickly and make a decision. In futsal, players are getting triple more touches than they would in a normal level B level V level game. So think about that. That will lead to a better first touch, cleaner passing, tighter ball control, and confidence when receiving the ball under pressure. Hence, the technical ability of every player will improve tremendously because the ball is always involved. But it's not just about technique because futsal actually sharpens the mind. Players have to learn quickly when to take one touch, when to play quickly, when to slow it down, how to create angles to receive passing lane on the court, and how to scan before receiving the ball. This is football intelligence, actually and it can be transferred directly onto bigger pitches. Now, this isn't theory because take for example players like Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, Neymar, Ronaldinho, some of the most technically gifted players to ever grace the field of football. And if you've watched football and you've watched these players, then you know that their technical ability is on a way different scale compared to some other players. And all of them, they all played futsal at an early age before progressing in their careers. And we all know the careers of these players, how magnificent and how much of an elite level they were at, well, when they were in their prime. Messi is still going on strong at the moment, and Neymar having a lot of injuries, but still there's no doubt how good of a player he is. Countries like Brazil, Spain, Portugal, they uses futsal on purpose, not as a backup plan, but they use it as a foundation. Now, imagine this at a national level. A proper futsal league would give young players consistently high level competition, standardized technical coaching. Reaching the communities would be way easier because there's not much of a hassle to get big pitch. You just need a small area to work with. And this would also rise the technical floor of the whole country. That's development, not luck. And for Jamaica especially, we have the speed, we have the strength, we have the mentality. So this actually makes sense for us. What is missing sometimes is just that little ability for us to have a little bit of comfort and calm while under pressure. And futsal will definitely help with that. I personal I personally think that this will be able to close the gap between local players and those diaspora players coming from overseas. Not by copying Europe per se, but by developing our own way of how we're going to play this or how we're going to use this to improve our players. Now, this doesn't mean that we throw away the level B level futsal football game. No, it doesn't mean that we're going to get rid of that. What we're going to do is we're going to use futsal in a strategic manner. So between ages 6 to 12, we'll have them focus heavily on futsal. Ages 13 to 15, we'll have them play futsal, but also incorporate big field games as well. And 16 and upward, we'll just use futsal as a technical supplement. This goal isn't for trophies. The goal is ultimately for a bigger picture, a better football. So here's the bottom line for me. If we want players who are very calm on the ball, have the ability to play through pressure, and also make better decisions, then I think futsal shouldn't be optional. It should be foundational. And a national futsal league might just be one of the smartest long-term investment we could ever do for the country and the future of football. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should futsal be part of our official national development pathway? And if you got value from this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also drop your thoughts in the comments, and I that to me. So I'll catch you in another one.